Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Alright, yeah, and I hope everybody did have a happy Easter today. Yeah, of course, like, Easter was, today. Yeah, so I hope everybody did have a good Easter, whether you, celebrated it with family or just celebrated it at home by yourself, or whatever you did for Easter. Hope everybody did have a happy Easter. Yeah, alright. And, for this video, I just wanted to come on here just for a little bit to talk about a couple of things. Yeah, one of the things I just want to talk about, of course, is the death of Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, this past Tuesday, Gilbert Gottfried did pass away. Yeah, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, but before I actually do talk about Gilbert Gottfried's death, uh, yeah, something that I do just want to mention real quick is that I don't really do this very often, but I wanted to plug a channel. Yeah, because just recently, I think my brother has just now started to or started up his own YouTube channel. Yeah, he's now interested in and kind of just really really going into media and stuff. And he's he has done podcasts on Spotify, and yeah, he's been doing audio podcasts, and now he actually wants to actually have them be on video. So he's started up his own YouTube channel, and he's he talks about sports and stuff. So yeah, he just started it up, and yeah, he's currently talking about the NBA playoffs, and I do think that he is actually going to be starting up doing his podcast on his YouTube channel. I'm not exactly sure how often that's going to be, but yeah, he's just now started up his YouTube channel, and yeah, he really is really trying to build an audience. So yeah, so oh yeah, so if you are interested in sports, yeah, I'll have my brother's YouTube channel down in the description, and you can check out his YouTube channel, and you can subscribe if you're interested in listening to what he has to say, and yeah, and you can also tune into his podcast if he actually does do his podcast on his new YouTube channel. Yeah, my brother's new YouTube channel will be down in the description. So yeah, so go ahead and check out my brother's YouTube channel if you're interested in sports and all that stuff. All right. All right, so yeah, so Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, so like I said, just this past Tuesday, Gilbert Gottfried did pass away. And I was pretty shocked to hear about this. I didn't hear anything about Gilbert Gottfried being sick or anything. Yeah, this just kind of just seemed like it came out of nowhere. Yeah, but apparently, on Wikipedia, it does say that apparently, his death was due to recurrent ventricular tachycardia. Is that how it's said? Yeah, and it was complicated by a type 2 myotonic dystrophy. Yeah, and he was apparently hiding his condition from the public. So yeah, so he was just kind of keeping it a secret he was sick. So yeah, so nobody really did know about it. So his death kind of was just came out of nowhere. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what happened with Chadwick Boseman when he died a couple of years ago. He was apparently suffering from cancer, but he kept it a secret. Yeah, so his death just kind of just came as a shock because nobody had any idea that he was sick or anything. And it's the same case here with Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, so of course, Gilbert Gottfried is was a very well known comedian. He's had his stand up acts and everything. Man, of course, he was also in film and television. Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of people will probably know Gilbert Gottfried most, of course, as voicing Iago in Aladdin. That is probably Gilbert Gottfried's most popular film role. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, and one of the things that I know Gilbert Gottfried most from is the two Problem Child movies. Now, of course, Gilbert Gottfried did play a Peabody in the Problem Child movies, and that's something that I really do know him the most from. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I really haven't really don't really know much stuff that Gilbert Gottfried really has been in. I haven't really watched him in a lot of stuff, but yeah, Aladdin and Problem Child, the two Problem Child movies, are the roles I really do know him the most well from. Yeah, but of course, Gilbert Gottfried has done some other work as well. Of course, he was the voice of what was his name, Doctor Bender, the dentist with the perfect teeth in the Fairly Odd Parents, and he also voiced the son, Wendell. Was that his name? And yeah, so I do know like Gilbert Gottfried did do the voice of the dentist and the son in Fairly Odd Parents, yeah. And of course, like I'm sure a lot of people would also recognize Gilbert Gottfried's voice as like that Affleck duck. Affleck, yeah. I mean, Gilbert Gottfried really did just have like one of the most distinguishable voices ever. Like, just if you hear Gilbert Gottfried's voice, it'll be like immediately recognizable. Like he just has like this like really like grating voice that like people will like look here like as like annoying and stuff, but yeah, it is like one of the most. His voice really was like one of the most recognizable voices of all time. Yeah, so Gilbert Gottfried really was like really well known for his voice. I'm sure like a lot of people really would like see him as like one of the guys that was like funny, but at the same time just like very like annoying and aggravating and stuff. Yeah, that is like one of the reasons that he really was cast as Iago in Aladdin, just because like Iago was really like supposed to be like very annoying and grating, and they just like immediately thought of Gilbert Gottfried for that. So yeah, so that really was like one of the main reasons he really was cast as Iago in Aladdin. Yeah, and you do kind of also gotta love how like even like in like his film roles and stuff, they actually do acknowledge that his voice is grating. Like they did like acknowledge it in like the Problem Child movies and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, he was like known for having like an annoying, grating voice, but at the same time, like it is also just something where people are always just like finding it utterly hilarious. Yeah, and Gilbert Gottfried was also even in like an episode of Angry Video Game Nerd. Like he was in the Angry Video Game Nerd video when he reviewed what was the name of the game? Was it Life of Black Tiger? That's what it was. Yeah, so Gilbert Gottfried was even in like an episode of Angry Video Game Nerd, and that was just like a few years ago. Yeah, yeah, I haven't like seen like anything like with Angry Video Game Nerd or like just the Cinemassacre channel like paying respects to him yet, but I'm sure there will be like something like that on like something on social media, whether it is like Instagram, Facebook, or even like a YouTube video for it, paying tribute to him. Yeah, but yeah, just yeah, I was just like really like shocked to hear that Gilbert Gottfried passed away. So yeah, so it really is a shock and something I really didn't see coming. But yeah, Gilbert Gottfried really was just like someone that like people like really just like people did like really find hilarious, and you know also like a very distinguishable voice. And yes, and I was just really just shocked to hear that he died this past Tuesday. So so just yeah, I mean yeah, and even like just like several videos, like whether it's like Aladdin videos or Problem Child videos or just anything with Gilbert Gottfried, yeah, people have really just like been paying their respect and just saying rest in peace and all this stuff. So so people like really do like there are like a lot of people that really do like know Gilbert Gottfried well, and yeah, they really just really have really like been like really upset to hear that he has passed away. So so yeah, it is really just is pretty tragic to hear that he has passed away. So just yeah, it really does suck just to hear that he's passed away. Just like it really just seemed like in like just the last few months, there's been like quite a few celebrity deaths. Like of course, like just about a month ago, I did like mention that Scott Hall died. Yeah, Scott Hall died, and yeah, and of course, I just like just right before the last year ended, Betty White, of course, died, and like back in January, Bob Saget died. And yeah, and there's just been like other like deaths like that throughout the last few months as well. So yeah, just like with all these like celebrity deaths that have happened in the last few months, like it really just makes you wonder like who else could possibly die soon. Like just you never know what could happen. Yeah, but so rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, I mean, it was just something I didn't see coming, and just I really just didn't even like really know how to react to it. But I guess that's one of the reasons why it's kind of taken me this long to really talk about it, since it happened like 5 days ago now. Yeah, but just yeah, it really just is still like I'm just like shocked to hear about it, and yeah, I just still really don't necessarily know what to say about it, just because it really just did come out of nowhere and one that I really didn't see coming. Yeah, but yeah, rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried. Just yeah, there just people will continue to watch Aladdin, and they'll like watch other movies such as like Problem Child and all the other movies that featured Gilbert Gottfried, and also the roles that Gilbert Gottfried has just been in. And yeah, people will probably also watch that Angry Video Game Nerd review of Life of Black Tiger. Yeah, and they'll just like watch other like Gilbert Gottfried related projects as well. So yeah, so Gilbert Gottfried still will like be remembered among the uh, public. Yeah, but yeah, rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried. All right, so I just wanted to come on here just to pay my respects to Gilbert Gottfried, and yeah, just rest in peace. Yeah, so yeah, so there are like a few things I do want to talk about. I know like I haven't made it. This is like the first video I've made in like over a week now, but yeah, there are like a few things I do want to talk about. Like there is like my next video is going to be of like a really sick story that I recently came across. I'm going to talk about that up next, and yeah, and I'm also going to like talk about like a few other things in my upcoming videos, like now with Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness coming out in a few weeks, like I did like tell you guys before how and like when like with all these like Disney Plus Marvel shows that have come out, like I did say how like whenever the movie that each one was actually going to be connected to who would come out, I would talk about that show. So yeah, so in the next couple of weeks, I will probably also make a video talking about WandaVision, since that is like the a series that is in continuity with Doctor Strange, the one that is really connected to Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, so I'll probably make a video for that in a couple of weeks, and yeah, and also like before April ends, I also do want to make like a retro wrestling review, since I really haven't done many since the year started. I think the only one I've done so far is No Way Out 2004. So yeah, so I do want to make another retro wrestling review sometime this before April ends, and I'm probably going to do one on Backlash, since Backlash is coming up in a few weeks. So I do have like some videos in mind that are going to be coming up. So yeah, so stay tuned for those. Yeah, but yeah. So stay tuned for those coming up. But yeah, rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried. And yeah, and like I said, my brother's YouTube channel will be down in the description if you want to check it out. If you're into sports and if you're interested, subscribe. All right. But yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say. So I hope you guys did. Well, yeah, I don't really want to say I hope you enjoyed, because it's about a death, so I don't really want to say that. But yeah, I guess that does it for this video. So yeah, so rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.